Hello everybody and welcome to Unstoppable Gaming. This morning I woke up with a new tweet on my phone and I looked and I saw that Pokemon has released some new Pokemon and we already have so many new Pokemon for Pokemon Sun and Moon. Just look at all these Pokemon. This one looks really cool. I really like this new turtle Pokemon. But we have so many Pokemon on here. Where's the little scroll bar at? But look at all these Pokemon. But today they released 4 new Pokemon and 2 of them were Rockruff's evolutions. Today's Pokemon were like exclusive Pokemon for different games. So we do have the new 2 exclusives. First, we're going to look at Rockruff's evolutions here, and we're going to look at the name of it. And it is also named Lycanroc. It has the word rock in it, and the word Lycan meaning like wolf, rock wolf. So it's the wolf Pokemon, obviously, and its rock type. Height is 3 feet, which doesn't really matter. Its abilities are Keen Eye and Battle Spirit, so I guess it doesn't go to sleep, and I guess it can also be lowered in its accuracy. Okay, let's go ahead and read this. Look at this artwork down here. Look at this artwork. That is awesome. That is pretty cool. It looks pretty crazy. When Rockruff is bathed in abundance of lunar energy, it evolves into a midnight form in the world of Pokemon Moon. Oh, so it can only do this in Pokemon Moon. So this is also a game exclusive Pokemon. So I'm gonna have to get both of them, I guess. So I don't know if you can get both of them in both games. Okay, World of Pokemon. Lunala's influence causes Rockruff to evolve into this form. What? Okay, the midnight form Lycanroc provokes its opponents by pressing in hard, inviting their attacks. When an opponent falls for this tactic, and attacks, Lycanroc counters it with its forte, a single devastating blow, and finish off its foe. The stronger its opponent, the more exciting the battle Lycanroc becomes. It doesn't mind getting hurt. It means victory in battle. A battle's thrill is so much that its eyes glow. That's the reason his eyes are glowing like that, guys. Look at that. He has the glowing eyes, and that is why he is hyped to battle. And I am hyped to battle in Pokemon Sun and Moon. That's gonna be awesome. Contempt rises in this Pokemon for trainers who give orders it doesn't agree with, or who try to force it to battle. On the other hand, it will feel a deep trust with a trainer who can truly draw forth its power in battle. So you have to have a really good friendship with this Pokemon, I guess. So what's next? Counter is a move that Rockruff can also learn when it evolves into midnight form Lycanroc. When Lycanroc takes physical damage from an opponent, it deals double damage back to the same opponent. Guys, this is going to be a sick Pokemon for battle. I cannot wait to see how this is going to be used in the metagame. I'm not gonna lie, I think I actually like the other one better than this one, but I'm gonna start this one first, just to see how that was. Okay, so let's go back to the Pokemon up here. The next one is Lycanroc's Midday form. Alright, so this one is actually a little bit shorter. It stands on all 4s instead of standing up on 2 legs, which is better. When Rockruff is bathed in profuse amounts of solar energy, it evolves into a Midday form in the world of Pokemon Sun. Solgalio's influence causes Rockruff to evolve into this form. Lycanroc lives solo in mountains and deserts, not creating a pack. Each has its own territory, and they live without interfering with one another, which helps to avoid unnecessary fights. Lycanroc obeys its trainer's orders dutifully. In particular, if a trainer accepted it during its more rebellious pre-evolution period, Lycanroc will never betray that trainer and will be the most loyal partner. So Lycanroc is kind of the opposite of the other Pokemon, which is kind of expected. The Midday form Lycanroc is known for speedy movements that have its opponents bewildered. It dodges opponents' strikes while attacking with the sharp rocks on its mane as it slips right past them. Ooh, Accelerock is a move that only Midday form Lycanroc can learn. It slams into an opponent with its quick moves. This move is guaranteed to strike first, so it must be the fastest move in the game, probably. That's what I'm thinking, because Lycanroc looks like a really fast Pokemon, especially with all 4 legs like that. So let's go ahead and go to the next not region exclusive, but the new Pokemon that are exclusive to their games. Let's go ahead and go with this one. This is the Moon Pokemon first. Oranguru. It's like an orangutan, but it's a guru at the same time. It's an Oranguru. Okay, it's the Sage Pokemon. It has the abilities Inner Focus and Telepathy. And I saw on Twitter this Pokemon here has its own move that it can learn. Oranguru is a Pokemon that appears only in Pokemon Sun Moon. Appears only in Pokemon Moon. If you're playing Pokemon Sun, you can obtain it by training with someone else who has playing Pokemon Moon. So that's good. Cause I'm thinking about both games, so I can get all the exclusives and all the variants and everything in the game. Ooh, what is next? Oranguru lives solitary, lives deep in the forest, and do not usually take much action. Instead, they position themselves high up in the trees to meditate. Long ago, people thought that the Oranguru were humans who dwelled in the forest depths, so they called them the people of the forest. Oranguru is kind. I can't read that word. Kind to the other Pokemon living in the forest, providing medicine for injured Pokemon. So it's kind of like the medicine doctor of Pokemon, like the forest medicine witch doctor kind of thing. So it heals the people like that. So I can see that it has like the kind of like look for that, and it has like a little sage star thing here, I guess. Kind of the way it's looking. It's got a little medicine fan. They have that kind of thing, I guess. I don't know. The fan looks like it's part of his body. Maybe he's things are here, kind of like leaves that they dyed purple. I don't know. The fan is held by Oranguru is handmade by Oranguru themselves. These fans appear to be made of layers of leaves bound together with its own fur. So yeah, that is leaves bound together with its own fur. Okay, Instruct is a move that only Oranguru can learn. It can make selected target use its most recent move again immediately. So it gives top priority to moves that the Pokemon just used, I guess. So let's say that I don't know, this is like a really slow move. Just it could go first because Oranguru would use its whatever, it would use its Instruct move, and it would give priority to that move to the Pokemon. So I guess that's pretty good. But you're also, this is a double battle. This is a double battle kind of Pokemon. This Pokemon is for double battles only. So I guess this will work out really good in the meta because usually the championships are double battles, so that's gonna come in pretty handy. All right, let's go over to the next Pokemon over here, and the next Pokemon is Passimian. This is a really cool one that I think, in my opinion. If you guys remember back in the leak we had before, it did seem to be a rugby monkey kind of thing, and this is a rugby monkey in my opinion because it has the helmet, it has the ball, and it has the word pass in its name. And look at the ability. Its ability is receiver, and its category is the teamwork Pokemon, guys. This is it right here. This Pokemon makes me think that there's going to be Pokemon games, like sport games that you can play in the game. Because what if you could tame a Passimian and you could train it to be a best like rugby player in the game, and it could like throw balls and stuff and be a quarterback? Kind of think of like American football or rugby. If you're not either one of those, if you know those more than the other one I just said, then go ahead and think of that, because this is a Pokemon that's going to be like a sports kind of Pokemon. And not only do we have this sports playing Pokemon, but we do have the Pokemon that is going to be a cheerleader. Let me go back in here and look at this. Where's the Pokemon at? What's his name again? Come on, load, boy, load. Okay, let's see if we can find that Pokemon up in here, and that Pokemon is, Oricoro, the Pom-Pom style. Obviously, we're going to see here that we're going to have some kind of cheerleaders, so it's going to play to the fact that I think there's going to be some Pokemon in here that are going to like play some sports and stuff. But let's go ahead and let's read Passimian stuff, and let's see what he says about that, see if there's any more stuff related to sports in the game. Maybe we'll have some sports in this game, some kind of extra gameplay to play in the game, because that'd be really cool. Like I remember, I think it was Tyranitar 2, we talked about them having like little mini games and stuff you can play in the game and make it more intuitive and more fun to play. But let's see what he has here. Passimian is the Pokemon that only appears in Pokemon Sun. If you're playing Pokemon Moon, you can tame him by trading. Yeah, of course. Passimian live in troops of 20 to 30 individuals, all following a leader. The leader will take 10 of the individuals in the best condition to search for food. The troops' teamwork is strong, and the boss of each troop decides what the mark wears on their arms and distinguish the troops. So they have little marks on their arms distinguishing what like area they are. I guess it's kind of like a leadership, kind of like a ranking in the army kind of. So let's see what else I got here. Okay, the boss puts the troops members through tough training to improve their coordination with one another and their skill in handling berries. Apparently this training is so hard that some Passimian end up running away. So it must be a very tough Pokemon, honestly. I think I'm going to trade one of those over to my Moon playthrough because I really want one really bad. Okay, what is next? Lobbing berries at foes is how Passimian attacks. They sometimes work in coordination with other passing berries back and forth, bewildering their opponents. Passimian don't just pitch their hard berries at opponents, they also have technique that uses berries to obscure their opponent's ability to see. So they have an ability to lower accuracy with their berries. Passimian have a new ability, Receiver, which no other Pokemon has previously had. With the Receiver ability, this Pokemon can inherit the ability of an ally who faints in battle. So let's say Gyarados fainted in battle and this Pokemon's next to it. I guess I don't know how it works if you switch into it or not, but let's say Gyarados fainted, then he would get the Intimidate ability, so he would get that ability from Gyarados. And Passimian wants the trainer to have the qualities of a leader as well. It watches its trainer form closely whenever he throws a Pokeball, and will not listen to orders of a trainer who has poor form. So these new Pokemon they're releasing in here, they're really based on the trainer and how you are as a trainer. So if you're not going to be a strong trainer, then I'd advise don't catching any of these Pokemon, guys. But that is it for today's new Pokemon. I really think there'll be a new sport in the game, some kind of mini game. If you guys also agree with that, guys, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think about the sport idea that I have. I think there'll be some sports in the game. I could see a Passimian kind of thing, and we could see some Orchiokos or whatever those things are, being cheerleaders and stuff, and going through and just, you know, being Pokemon champions in football or rugby or whatever it is. So with that, guys, I will leave you in this video. So I'll thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time on Untitled Gaming. Thanks for watching.